I had a client whose woman was screaming at him in arguments, and he was withholding each time she was screaming, which made it only worse because what she didn't understand was he was never present. He was not present when she was loving, he was not present when she was screaming, and he did not understand or hear the problem. So the woman felt like she had no other choice than to scream and hoping he will finally hear what's needed to save the relationship, which is what many men don't understand. They think women are egoistic or narcissistic, but women usually communicate to save the relationship. And when the ego stands in the way, the relationship cannot be saved, and demanding respect is not going to work. But when I ask him if it's the first time that a woman is screaming, it is not the first woman that is screaming. And interestingly, the second one he dated usually does not scream. She grew up in an environment where screaming was a daily basis, so she chose as a teenager to not yell. But with him, she was screaming non-stop. And the last ex was also screaming. So there was a pattern in how he showed up that, and I'm not saying women are allowed to scream, but there was a pattern that made the women around him scream. And interestingly, the woman that dated him said his mother was criticizing him without her knowing. And then she said, because the last time I dated a guy and I was behaving in ways that are unusual for me, I was mirroring the wound of the guy of his current ex. So I knew what he was processing without him realizing that I'm just showing him the mirror that he needs to heal.